Hey everybody, it's the Thursday update. I am Martinez-Bateman. I'm the CEO of New Coyote Consulting. I have something in my hair. Every Monday I talk about my intentions for the week. Every Thursday I come back and I tell you how I did. This is a different view than usual. I'm actually on the opposite wall than I usually am. We rearranged the living room and I love it. Rearranging the furniture is... The way I grew up, I was taught that material things were not important in life. And that things like rearranging furniture were frivolous futility. And I have come to realize that rearranging the furniture just really fucking helps me to understand that things are changing, or to understand that time is passing, or to just literally get a different fucking perspective on my life. Like, it's relatively cheap. It can be free, depending. We did spend a little bit of money on this furniture rearrange because we got a new living room rug. But honestly, it was very worth it. My intention for this week was to let myself need the things I need. And I feel really good about that. I was and am. I don't want to pretend that I'm not still. I'm in my pajamas, if you can't tell. I was and am obviously still really fucked up about the continued police violence against people of color. Not just Dante Wright, but other people who were murdered this week by the police. And I feel this weird combination of like trying to go sort of like numb, and then also just fired up about doing everything I can do to make things change. And also feeling like I don't necessarily know what I can do to make things change. And there's this work that I will do and start and continue today and this year and last year and over the last several years that I don't know the end result. I don't know the end result of this anti-racism work that I do. I don't know the end result of the anti-capitalism work I do. I probably will never know. There are people who are dead, have been dead for 100 years that are affecting me today that never met me. And so you don't know where the work is going to go after you're done with it. And I think that that's actually a feature, you know? I get really concerned with results. And to a certain extent, I think that's some internalized capitalist bullshit. How I make the thing is so important. How I do the work is so important. So letting myself need things this week and letting myself do the things I fucking need. I didn't go to my office yesterday. I didn't go to my office today. First of all, when we rearranged the living room, it's just so lovely, and it makes me feel so happy that I've been spending a ton of time in my living room just like soaking up all these sort of like happy living room vibes. And then also today and yesterday I spent several hours, but I spent on and off time on the porch or on the patio. My patio that I'm getting fixed up. It's just been super lovely. The sun is shining. It's so nice. It's like heating up the flagstones on the patio, and they're so warm. So I just like went out there with a towel yesterday and just like laid on the patio in my underwear. I put my favorite songs on my phone and just played that and soaked up the sun and felt, I don't know, just amazing. It felt like affirming. And also, I'm still annoyed at my eating. Eating schedule, but doing more to make it work. And also recognizing that I am making an assumption that I have to keep it together. And in some ways, there are things that I have a responsibility to do. And in other ways, there are things that I have a responsibility to be able to let go of gracefully before I drop them, or to be able to just... I think that sometimes I get confused with the fact that this life is about learning and growth, and I will get in this mindset where I think that it's about mastery and expertise. And I think that doesn't mean that there's anything wrong with mastery and expertise. They're great, but they're I'm not here to be the best at stuff. Being really good at stuff makes me happy. That's not what I'm here for. I am here to continue to learn and grow emotionally, and just being super good at everything, even and especially my own mental health management, is actually not my purpose. So reminding myself that to a certain extent, I am here to experience this, good and bad and wonderful and horrible and all of this. And when that runs counter to the capitalist, hellscape that we find ourselves in, good. I should choose life over capitalism. Duh. Even when life is and can be painful and stressful and scary. So that's my thought. Have a weekend, everybody. I will see you on Monday.